No to Abuse held a Christmas extravaganza at their facility on Blagg Road this past Saturday. Well, Saturday, No to Abuse had their first annual Christmas extravaganza. We're going to speak to President Raymond Visconti.
We are making sure that our community has a Merry Christmas. We have Santa here. Children are writing letters to Santa. Children are having pictures taken with Santa. We have cookies, we have cupcakes, we have popcorn, we have How the Grinch Stole Christmas movies. We have children decorating cupcakes. We have children that are writing letters. We have parents here. And it's open to the whole public. My staff worked extremely hard on getting this done, and I really want to thank them for all the time and all the effort they put in the decorations. I also want to thank everybody out there in the community that made this happen for us with their donations and with their time. It's a great community to live in, and we're going to do it again next year, and next year we'll have a bigger place. We already have 400 people have come by our door, and they're going to have a great Christmas over this.
Really great crafts room, all the different sections. This was a couple weeks in the actual making of just the decorating.
More than a couple of weeks, actually. My staff has been here till late at night, wrapping gifts and decorating and coming in on Saturdays, and they did a great job. And I ran around just to try to get things for us so the front gets decorated so it looks nice. I don't know if you remember what the front looks like. Yeah, but it's really pretty, and we have Christmas trees out in the front now for us, and I want to make sure that everybody in this community has a nice Christmas.
This is such a community event. All the people who helped donate, like you were saying, helped put this together.
This is a community event. This is a way of saying thank you to our community, and this is also a way to let them know that we're here, and that we help people, and that it's a community event. We're a community organization. You don't have to be a client to come here, and which is great. I have people coming in and thanking us for what we're doing, and it makes me feel great, and it makes the staff feel great that our organization is growing. That's what I want to do out here. I want this to be the best.
So many organizations and individuals donated for this event. We want to thank all of them for all their efforts. Wishing you a Merry Christmas from No to Abuse. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
The third annual Positive Prompt Toy Drive was held last Saturday at the International Association of Firefighters Union Hall.
It's going great. A lot of support, people bringing in gifts, a lot of people coming to see Santa. It ends today. No more donations after today.
How did it go this year? Do you know how many toys that you got, how many families you served?
Right now, the families are in the area of 25 so far that we've actually taken care of. The toys that are coming in, as you can see, they're the toys behind us sitting on the table here. Just like I said, till 1 o'clock, we're just waiting as the toys come in, and then once those toys get here and get accumulated, we've got the other charities as well that we're still helping out. So,
Correction Corporation of America, Sherry's here representing them. You guys have kind of been here from the beginning up till now.
Yeah, we've been collecting toys for the past month up at the facility. I've brought in about 3 truckloads of toys and 6 bikes, so I'm really happy with the turnout that we got from doing that.
So tell me a little bit about the families, and how did you guys identify them, and you're delivering them, right?
This year, actually, some of the families will be coming here to pick them up, but the rest we will deliver. They sent in hardship letters this year, so we actually had several letters and just kind of selected the ones that we felt that were more, I guess, heart-wrenching. All of them were bad, but we couldn't do 100 plus families. So like I said, we've got like 25 bagged up and we're ready to go. So that's how we did it this year, and hopefully next year we could do it bigger and better.
The Firefighters Union, of course, partnered with Positive Prompt on this. Did the firefighters all get involved in this too as well?
Yes, actually, we do have some guys here today. They're helping out. They've brought toys down. The union donated money to the drive as well to help buy toys. It's been a phenomenal event so far with the businesses in this town. They've really stepped up. They've really helped out. The folks, in this town are starting to come in and trickle in and give toys, and I'd say the event's actually coming together pretty good. And
so next year you'll be having this again?
Absolutely, that's the plan.
So for more information on Positive Perump, the toy drive, and any other activities that you have, because you're very active in the community, how can they do that?
Through my Facebook page, Positive Prump, anything that I do, I post on there. Or if they actually, need something from me personally, they could contact me at home at 775-727-8229.
And during these colder months, a breakdown of your heating system can quickly become an emergency. A little knowledge can go a long way when you're in a pinch.
When temperatures reach lower digits and your furnace shuts down, your house can become unbearably cold. In today's Angies List report, how to avoid scams in the heating and cooling industry.
Well, I had lightning strike my air conditioner, and I had several companies to come out and give me an offer, make me an offer, and we had to negotiate to get it down where I had to spend money in my insurance company, so we had a certain amount of money we had to spend, and so we finally negotiated a price. So it wasn't that was looking for the cheapest we could get. We wanted a good unit. I had two companies come out and give me an estimate, and one was just way over my head, and so there was no sense in even. They said this is our bottom line and we can't do any better. So when they tell me that, I know better, because I've been around a long time. I'm no spring chicken. So
your heating and cooling system is one of the most complicated mechanicals in your house, and it accounts for more than half of your energy costs. So being sure that you hire right and get the system checked regularly is going to be important, but your best defense to making sure you're not being taken advantage of is to read the owner's manual.
Roy Rogers-Feldner, a HVAC contractor, says he sees scams in the industry. He recommends homeowners help protect themselves by keeping their heating and cooling systems well maintained.
An inspection is really important to keeping your system operating and not falling in a trap where when it breaks down, you're weighing your options trying to figure out what to do. So my best advice is to get that furnace checked while it's running and not when it's broke down. When it breaks down and you call a guy, you're at his mercy.
Due to the high cost of repairing, replacing, or installing of new HVAC equipment, it's important to take the time to research before hiring so you don't fall victim to a scam.
A common complaint we hear when it comes to HVAC systems is when it's recommended that the consumer replace their system when a simple repair may actually do the trick. Keep in mind, these systems should last 20 years and cost a good deal of money to replace. So if ever someone recommends a replacement, get a second opinion.
Angie's List says beware of a contractor who asks for a large amount of money up front. Generally, you shouldn't prepay more than 1/3 of the job's total cost.
When hiring someone to work on your furnace or cooling system, you want to be sure you find the most experienced provider. So it's worth checking to see if they're trained exactly in the type of manufactured product you have. So for example, if you have a Trane or a Bryant system, find someone who's trained by that specific manufacturer.
It's hard to have different service people every time, because you're going to get told 5 different things 5 different times. So if it's possible, ask your company to send the same service person.
And now let's join Deanna with this week's News Across Nevada.
In November of this year, 21,260 initial unemployment claims were filed in Nevada compared to 21,086 in November of 2011. That is less than a 1% increase over the year, which is the second month in a row that initial claims have increased from their 2011 level. Since the beginning of the recession, initial claims peaked at 36,414 in December of 2008, and the low point for initial claims was 13,932 in September of 2012. State auditors say Nevada inmates may have received up to $5 million over the last 3 years in illegal unemployment benefits. A report released today by the legislative auditors says the Employment Security Division needs tighter controls and verification procedures to ensure claims for jobless benefits are legitimate. Auditors say a review of 97,000 claimants in January identified 67 who were incarcerated. Combined, they received $214,000 while behind bars. The report says 8 instances involved possible identity theft. The report also says that jobless benefits were paid to 15 people who had died. Auditors also say the division is not cross-checking jobless benefits claims with private insurance data on people also receiving workers' compensation compensation. Under state law, people out of work because of job-related injury are ineligible for unemployment benefits. The National Park Service says personal watercraft owners with carbureted two-stroke engines are going to have to keep their jet skis, Sea-Doos, and wave runners off Lake Mead and Lake Mojave after January 1st. The concern is about the amount of fuel the older model engines spew into the water, and then they're banned on two Colorado River reservoirs. The reservoir behind Hoover Dam supplies drinking water for millions of people in the Las Vegas area. Boats are exempt, and personal watercraft with direct injection two-stroke and four-stroke engines aren't subject to the new rule. A list of watercraft that will meet the standards will be posted online and made available at the Lake Mead National Recreation Visitor Center, entrance stations, and marinas. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. That's your news across Nevada.
The University of Nevada Cooperative Extension held a luminary stroll at their location on the corner of Dandelion and Calvada.
We have great response from the community. We have children and everybody from tiny infants to my age group. Yeah. And everybody's having a wonderful time, and I'm so glad that the community came out to participate in our event.
A little bit about the preparation in the garden area.
We put up lights. We have the cans for the luminaries. Just everybody in the Master Gardener group came together the other day, and we decorated, and we had a lot of fun doing it.
Santa and Mrs. Claus are out there?
Yes, Santa and Mrs. Claus. They're also Master Gardeners, but that's on the side. That's when they're not preparing for Christmas.
We've got some carolers in the background here.
Yes, those again are some Master Gardeners. They're having a lot of fun and making everybody's season happy.
You guys are doing cocoa cookies and everything inside.
Yes, the Master Gardeners all baked cookies. I know I got up early and baked cookies, and everybody did. We all donated the cookies. We had the coffee has been donated by Irene's Highway 160. We had donations of the cider and the hot chocolate, so everything has been donated, and that's wonderful.
Wonderful event. You're going to be doing this every year.
Yes, we plan on doing it every year, and every year hopefully we'll get more lights out and have more activities for everybody.
And we'll be back with more local news when News 46 Week in Review returns. Don't go anywhere.